Welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. Today we are testing just a little tweak to the lizards, which we tried out a few weeks ago, and also using the Dawn and Dusk deck. And also the Lobos are pretty close to the end. You're saying, right, Coyote? You
I
feel
think
like
they're getting there.
they're getting there. So still in testing mode, but nearing the end. Um, we're also gonna get to play on Urban, which it's been a really long time since I've gotten to play on Urban. It's a super fun map, super connected in that middle with all with three Texases. Um, so we've already drafted everything. We've got everything kind of set up. Um, so we'll just kind of start, and we're doing 3 players today only. We're doing some hirelings. And we have MWalt playing that Lizard Cult Plus,
Hey, hey.
and Coyote playing his Lobos.
Ew.
Both regulars on the show. So thanks for joining, guys. Um, with that, we're just gonna get this show on the road. I'm just gonna be playing Erie today. Let's go. We're doing God of War. Just um, starting us out right.
All right, well, you guys get to
I'm
watch me fiddle around with this for a few minutes too. Good lord, I can't seem to grab my hand
Oh, that's not good.
and move it.
Um, so the real question is, do I just start effing with the patrol, or do I start messing with these lizards? These scary, terrifying lizards. I feel like I need movement options, so I am gonna move up here. Um, and I'll still just fight the patrol, but get up in the face of these lizards. Oh, 0-0. Perfect, actually. That's great. And then I get to build. And I get a whopping 1 point. Get to draw a card. That's my whole turn. So for those who did not watch the last episode that had the Lizard Cult Plus in it, there's only 2 very small changes that we're testing out, trying to kind of change as little as possible in the kind of the vein of Despot Infamy and Quest Freshener balance change wise, except that this is a buff instead of a nerf. And the buff is that under these third gardens, there's an extra card to your final hand size at the end of your turn. So you can get up to, if you were crazy and had out 9 gardens, you could have 8 cards in your hand. I don't think that's gonna happen, and if it does, we're gonna beat the crap out of MWalt if he gets that to happen.
Yep.
The other small change is that Revenge has been changed to Best Served Cold. That any warriors removed on other players' turns become acolytes. So bombs, revolts, favors, the mini favors that are in this deck. The Lobos has that weird mechanic where they kill stuff during the darkness. All of those will turn into acolytes. So we just got to be a little bit. It makes the lizards a little bit more spicy. With
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
MWalt, you can take your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do a pretty standard lizard open.
Mm?
I'm going to build
Hmm?
and crap. Hold on. Build with this card.
Mm-hmm.
Score with this one.
You're gonna score with that? You're not gonna try and craft it?
I did want to craft it. See, this is the conundrum.
So craft that or craft the bag. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll score with that, and then I think I will recruit with this guy in here,
Okay.
and then draw those back.
Man, I want High Noon.
Craft this guy
Yeah, High Noon is so good.
or 1 point.
How are you crafting that?
Oh, you're right. I'm dumb. Hold on. Can I swap that? Because crafting that bag's not going to happen for a while.
Sure, you can swap it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
fine with that.
crafting high noon's probably not going to happen for a while either, but
True. I'll do that instead.
At the very least,
Um,
it keeps it out of the shuffle-in deck for a while, because
I mean,
it's really good for both of our
I
factions.
highly doubt that this deck is going to churn, honestly. It's only 3 players in a 60-card deck. It's going to churn like once on the last turn.
yeah.
It's not like any of us are drawing an insane amount of cards. I mean, I guess the lizards are going to be drawing quite a bit.
Yeah,
Eventually.
all of us should get up to drawing 3 pretty soonish.
Oh, I got to draw 2 cards here. Sorry.
I mean, I don't get to 3 until the very end.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, hopefully I get to draw in 3 at some point soon. If not, I'm in big trouble. All right. So darkness ain't happening this turn.
Yeah. Do you want to go over
Oh,
just
sure.
the?
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
to set my calendar.
A,
While you do that,
yeah.
I'll be right
A-
back. My hand's a little goofy.
That's the turn setup, which I
You're,
usually have a pretty standard setup.
Also, there's been some changes. You might want to just go over those real quick for the sake of the viewers.
I will certainly go over that really quick. I kind of love this. Yeah, these cats actually give you a good opening turn. The big change is I've updated a lot of these orders.
Mhm.
Well, these are smaller changes, but so you flip tokens now before you're placed to Great Temple.
Mhm.
So if a Great Temple gets killed, you just ain't scoring that turn. Protect your Great Temple.
Right. Makes sense.
And I did a little bit more stuff in ordering here, so the calendar markers move in evening, but we played that last time. It just wasn't on the board because I forgot to update it.
Right. It just makes easier to grok for the person playing, and honestly, the people playing against you, because you can look over and be like, oh, he's gonna do X, Y, Z next turn. You don't have to
Yeah.
move everything in your head.
The big thing is the Spirit Guide's completely different now.
Mhm.
It doesn't give you automatic rule and clearings anymore. It does prevent you from taking hits from darkness in any form. But now you play cards to move it to a clearing. The clearing doesn't have to match the suit of the card played.
Mhm.
But the clearing has to have a fire in it. It gets placed there, not moved.
Okay.
And bird cards allow you to do any form. Then mouse card lets you ignore the first hit in battle in that clearing. Rabbits let you rule the clearing with the Spirit Guide, and Fox, when you may make a battle one straight darkness and deal an extra hit in that clearing with the Spirit Guide. These are just theoretical ideas to kind of. I wanted to make it a little bit more versatile to try to push Lobos into wanting to turtle less and having a little more policing power.
Okay.
And I think this should help. We'll
Yeah,
find
and I'm
out.
assuming these are active on your turn and on any opponent's turn.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but it's only in that clearing, right? So
Right. It's
yeah.
You'll be doing extra hits in a specific clearing, or taking less hits or something like that.
No, the extra hit you deal, you battle once in darkness, and you only get the extra hit during that battle.
Okay, that's not clearing. That you need to say deal an
Yeah.
extra hit in that battle.
Yeah. That's a good
But
point.
you can ignore the first hit in any battle with the spirit guide. In the mouse form, that would be take effect
Yeah.
during our turns.
Yeah, no, I think it could be deal an extra hit all around, or like give you an extra battle one hit. I think if it was an extra battle and extra hits for all battles, that would be a
Yeah,
little.
I was reading that and I was like, this cannot work the way that I think it works, because it'd be really broken.
Yeah, I
But
just
on the
wanted
other
to
hand, I
incentivize them
usually
to attack.
on the other hand, I do tend to trust you balance-wise. So I was like, I don't know, if Coyote says it works, it must work.
Although it would be interesting, what if I just make deal an extra hit in all battles during darkness? That way, if they had Loam out or something, are you allowed to use Loam during? No, Loam's a daylight action only, isn't it?
Yeah. Usually things are broken down into like at the start of daylight. There's nothing that's like at the start of your turn.
Yeah, maybe I'll put battle and extra hit in all clearings and battle in darkness just in case there is a card I'm missing or someone changes something in the future. Because it would be fun if it'd be fun to allow that possibility.
Yeah, yeah, you could mess with it in some way.
Yeah, if someone finds a way to break like, oh, I get to do extra hits in 3 battles during a phase that doesn't exist on any other board, like, you know what? Go for it. That is all. I am all for that. Let's see.
I'm
What
gonna
the hell
make
am I doing
I'm
on my
gonna make a
turn?
card in the deck specifically. Let's take an extra
Yeah.
battle in darkness.
Um. So I get a move. Oh, so anyways, I need to go through the rest of my turn. Birdsong, nothing there. No fires. Craft using temples. I'm gonna start by crafting a root tea.
Wow.
We are 1000% scoring turn 1. Then I'm going to move into daylight. Love where my calendar is because I just set it up. And I'm going to move 3 warriors down to here.
Oh, by the way, the lizard wizard is not gonna work because these cards aren't named or anything. So just at the end of each of these rounds, we'll have to kind of keep track and manually count.
All right.
Gotcha.
Build there. I will battle lizards in this clearing. Would you like to ambush me?
No.
Heck yeah. No, that's kind of perfect.
One more
Lose that
acolyte.
wizard. Um, and now because I've done one of each action, I get to do the 4th action twice.
Hmm.
That's why I thought the cats were good.
Yeah. Makes sure that you can battle anywhere or yeah.
And I get to place 2 fires out. Also, why do you trust me for balancing? I'm terrible at it. I have to do 8,000 tests to get anywhere near balanced.
Right, but by the time you get to the end, you are very. I feel like the stuff of yours that I have played. By the time it gets to the end, it is very balanced. So
Oh, well, thank you.
I
I do
I, I
try.
mean I've seen like like random people posting on WW being like, here's my faction, it's perfectly balanced, and you're like, is it though? How much testing have you done? What are you talking about? I've literally never seen this before. And you're just like,
That's fair.
highly doubt. I trust you to put in the legwork.
Well, thank you. All right. That might not be a bad next turn either. No, it's not going to quite work. We'll figure it out. And I'll draw 2 cards. Call it a turn. What I get?
Okie dokie. Hmm. And I can just do. I have a feeling that I'm going to need to be recruiting quite a bit. So I am going to be doing that.
Spicy.
Spicy. This here, all of them. Honestly, I'm a little bit more worried about the Lobos than I am about these lizards.
I'm gonna be nice and slow.
But I am suitably terrified of these lizards as well, honestly. So, with their tweaks, I'm surprised you didn't start here as opposed to starting here, so you could get up
Yeah,
to 3 as soon as possible in this.
I looked at that. Unfortunately, my starting hand did not agree with that.
You were like, yes, that would be perfect, except for my starting. All of the cards in my hand say no.
Yeah.
um. Yeah, I wonder if we like box you out and like try and rule these clearings so you can't get an easy third, but I have a feeling that's gonna be tricky. And in the meantime, I'm doing this. I am going to attack the Lobos here. Any ambush, Cody? You're muted, by the way. Okay. We're at
Oh.
3-0. I will take it.
This is a dead.
It is. It's quite dead. One might say the most dead. So that's 2 points for me. Geez, we're not getting to those hirelings quite yet.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow. I think that's it. I scored. I draw 2 cards this time.
Okay, so does this stay?
Huzzah. So yeah, so it's just these 2 cards, so it stays. It's tied,
Okay.
so it stays hated mouse. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's actually super helpful. So hated mouse. I think I'm gonna convert some burbs.
Wow.
These 3 burbs.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Ow. Ouch.
And then
Like I
let's
said,
see.
I'm not really worried about you. I was worried about the Lobos, but now maybe I'm a little mad.
I just gotta. I mean, you've got all those recruits. I think
It's
you'll
not.
probably be able to hit me back pretty hard.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Then we're going to recruit. Let's recruit with this. Not recruit. Let's build. Let's build. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna build with this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna score with a Dom card.
You're scoring 0 points.
Nope, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm not gonna do that.
It's like technically you can do that. It's just
I'll recruit with it.
oh jeez.
And then I will also recruit in Yeller. Yeller down here.
Yonder.
And oh, the decisions. Do I try to score this card? I think I'm just going to recruit one in red. Yeah, that way I keep all these. Yep. Okay, I'll do that. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. Discard. Ooh. I'm going to discard this one.
Okay.
There. There's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Just remember to throw that into
Right.
the dominance area when you
Oh, yeah.
discard them all eventually.
So let's roll this die.
Mouse.
Okay, I'm going to spend this to put that there. And I'll switch it to... I'll go ahead and switch it to mouse.
I love this blue giant mouse. So good.
Yeah, we got more of them too.
Delightful.
And now let's roll hits. Maybe kill a kitty. That is a very dead cat.
Ooh yeah. Real dead. That goes, yeah, up there.
All right. Then we go to Birdsong. I'm going to flip this and this, or I would have turned them back on. I could do that. And I'll take 2 points, which is pretty sweet. I have to choose one of these. I want this one. I want this one. Let's take this one. Oh no, but I already have the mouse there.
So the mouse is the one that lets you block hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take the kittens.
Those Kit Kats.
That will actually be pretty good for me, I think.
Yeah. Give you a little bit of extra bonking reach. I'm not crazy
Alright.
about you having extra bonking reach, honestly.
Let's roll this.
These are not demoted, by the way. We accidentally have these set up on the demoted side.
Excellent.
Would you roll?
I'm gonna roll this.
Oh.
Roll high. 2. All right, whatever.
Just one.
Because this counts as my first turn.
Right.
All right. And then I get to craft. I'm gonna craft Dusk Awakens.
Oh.
Oh.
He'll be able to, at some point, draw like a crap ton of cards once.
All right, then I'm gonna go into daylight.
Right, that's the card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at the very end of your turn, so it surpasses your discard.
I will build there. I guess I'll use the cats now.
You don't get them right now.
I don't get to use them this first turn?
I don't think so. I think you get them at the end of the turn. I can double check. And then you'll have them.
Wait, so if I roll a 2, I only get to use them one turn?
No. If you roll them, you take that marker, and then technically it's at the end of your turn that you choose them.
Oh, so I should have gotten 2 of these.
No, you should have only gotten one, but this will only go away at the end of your next turn. This will go away. Do you want me to read from the manual?
Wait, so you get them when you hit there, then you
get
them
the
at the end of your turn. You roll a 2. You only draw one marker.
No, you didn't
You're in the
roll.
lead.
You're in the lead, so you only got one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just hate hirelings so much. Everything about them is just silly.
It is a little bit silly. Yeah, if you're the first player to score 4, 8, or 12, take the hireling marker from the score track and put it under your evening. At the end of your turn, do these steps. Take any hireling card from the supply, roll for control, and then flip over the hireling marker.
Man. All right. Let's get hit one more time. Hirelings make me want to play 3-player route less. Every time I play with them, I just find a new thing to be annoyed by. So I can't even use...
So you can't use them this turn, but you'll be able to use them next turn.
So do I even want the cats? Because they don't do... Oh, and I also can't do this. I can't do that at all because I don't actually rule that clearing
Yeah,
yet.
you don't rule it yet. No.
So let me... So I actually need to go way back.
Just undo.
So if multiple rules say ignore the first hit taken,
you only ignore one of them. That's
Got
why the Badger thing is written this way. I think if you're looking at some of the cards say ignore the first rolled, and some say ignore one rolled. And I think I want to change it to all say ignore one rolled, so that they can stack with other things.
Gotcha.
Because usually you're having to pay a price to get to that point. So if it's like, oh, if I can combo these, I'm kind of fine with like wombo combos. If like, oh, I crafted this card plus I managed to snag this hireling. So
Yeah.
for like 2 turns, I'm gonna be super buff. It'd be like, all right, well, fine. Everyone's gonna fight you. you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to
Um,
remember exactly what card is worded that way. What is it? Hoarders?
That's the 2+.
Yeah, that's the 2+, which we talked about last night, changing to only 1. You just whenever you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Um, is that the one that you're referring to, or you're referring to something else?
I think so.
Okay.
I was just thinking about like this says ignore first rolled hit or first hit you take.
Mm.
And I was just thinking about it as in like some of the other cards and other interactions we've had, like
Okay,
what
I
happens.
didn't know if you had a specific card in your hand that you
I was thinking more the Vagabond from last night.
Mm.
and I'll spin to that
Yeah,
to move this to here.
that's 1 spoil. Out.
Oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. Wombo combo. Get rid of all the spoils and craft one of the Dusk cards or Dawn or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just know there's going to be a game in testing where, like, for some reason, all of the spoils are in the first third of the deck, and they all get used, and then somebody crafts, like, the Dawn Awakening, and can just hold on to it for, like, 5 turns with not needing to worry at all about being spoiled.
There, recruit 2.
I guess the only safe thing about that is everybody knows that you're going to get points. So if you keep doing that, you're just making yourself a bigger and bigger target, and people are just gonna be like, "Well, he's gonna get 5 points, so everyone has to attack him this turn, so that he doesn't get points from anything else other than that."
This goes out. Exhaust these.
Shh.
Then I draw 2 cards. And now I get to choose which one I want. Yeah.
Did we not set up the band? Place 2 boars each in a different clearing. We forgot to do that.
Oh, whoops.
we're awful at that. Should we just like roll a dice for where they go or something like that?
I mean, if you want to like put it in a place that wouldn't have affected the board state at all, like those 3 clearings would be like where they
Right, and it
wouldn't
2
have affected
warriors
anything.
each in a different. So we can put like 1 there and 1 here.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or we can put them farther away. We can put it down here. That wouldn't have necessarily affected you placing that.
No.
Then they're kind of as far apart kind of as possible.
I guess I'll take them. I only get them for 1 turn, so
I'll be right back.
And the next person gets a hireling for how many turns? They get it for both. If they're equal to me, do they get the high roll or do they get all of them?
If it's less, if we're less than you, we get the high roll, I believe.
But what if you're equal to me?
If I'm equal, then I think it's low roll. It's first or tied for first. You take the low roll.
Right, I guess I'll take Badgers. Why not?
Okay.
We're good.
And then
But you ended up
marker.
taking that. So you take in battle, ignore. Jeez, like we just basically can't attack you this turn. Scary. Very, very scary.
Yep.
I mean, the Badger's only effective in these 2 clearings because it doesn't stack with the mouse.
Right. So I am going to add Bake Sale to move. I am moving into crafting. I am going to craft public relations, although my guess is it's never going to proc for me. But I could see how it might later on.
Yeah.
Then I recruit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Gonna put, I think, oh my gosh. I think all of them here. Then I think I have to just go punch you.
Oh.
And I'm gonna bring 1 extra dude.
All right.
Yoop. And then I punch the lizards, yeah.
Okay.
1 and 1. Delightful. Then I can build down here. Since I am the lord of the forest. That's
Ooh,
the.
I'm gonna go quiet for a minute. I got a phone call.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. It is gonna be your turn, but I'm assuming you can do both at the same time. 2. Nice. And end my turn. I gotta start throwing some more stuff into battle. Gotta get a little more fighty. I don't know if MWalt's gonna be able to take his turn while he's on the phone, so I'm gonna do this, and then edit here. So we can talk shit about anybody, Coyote.
What have you taken off?
I just set a marker for myself to edit because it sounds like MWalt is taking a phone call, so he won't be able to take his turn while he does that.
So I was thinking, I didn't want to interrupt the game. I was thinking of maybe changing one of these or maybe adding to the bird to where you place the spirit guide. If there's a temple there, you can switch the temple and great temple from that clearing.
That might be too much utility, honestly.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but
like you're saying, instead of being able to choose any, the bird being switch temples and then nothing else. I mean that might be fine.
Like, because it would be like, it's like if this clearing gets big, it'd be crazy. Like it might be super powerful. Like that might be broken, but like if you're able to be like, all right, like it's like this now, that would be pretty sweet. It would also, I feel, make them definitely a more mobile faction, right?
Yeah, being able to move around the Great Temple.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to recruit those 2 real quick. I'm going to make an acolyte. I will recruit in Fox, and then I will score High Noon.
Fantastic.
And then I'm going to draw these guys back. Let's draw 2 cards. And let's discard this dominance card. And I'll end my turn. Okay, I'm probably going to go quiet again for a second.
Yep, no problem.
Man, these gardens are going to really mess with me moving around.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to move these forward. I do that every time.
Yeah, what? Where are they sitting right now? A lot of moves and recruits. Move, build, recruit. You have to
Build, move, recruit.
build first right now is pretty Pretty poopy.
Yeah, not the best. Wild. Um, well, let's start out by rolling this and find out. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Or fox? Fox. Make battle. um,
Hmm. I mean, you have a lot of guys in that clearing. You could probably stand to lose one or two.
yeah, and it will be split between me and the cat. So I think I'm just gonna roll with it.
Right. So there's a good chance you're only going to take one. There you go.
All right.
The gods have smiled upon you.
Yeah. This this element of this faction, I think, is going to turn some people off of it.
Oh,
But
for sure. The thing is, once you play them and you realize that they have like insanely good recruiting and have quite a lot of warriors. Don't you have like 20 warriors? Or is it?
yeah,
Yeah. So it's like you have Badgers recruiting, but 20 warriors, and honestly, not that much to spend cards on. Like you can spend, you have to spend cards to rotate around the calendar to where you need to be. But if you're planning really well and kind of making it work, and making sure that you get like a recruit or two a turn at least, you can usually offset it. And sometimes you can like bust out and be like, well, I'll just recruit 3 times and plop down 6 dudes on the board.
oh, I'll flip 3 of those. 1, 2, 3.
The recruiting is at any, yeah. So it is basically Badgers recruiting. It just doesn't cost a card.
Yeah, and I get to craft.
For some reason in my brain, I thought it was a card for a second.
Um, fuck it. I'll craft Night Terrors.
Ooh, spicy. I really like Night Terrors, actually.
Yeah, turns out Lobos is a great faction to test this deck because they're crafty in this way.
Yeah, they're quite crafty.
Or I'm in general, I craft lots of improvements. Might not always help me, but I like them. They're fun. Okay, now let's move to daylight. All right, I'm pretty good with how this is. Actually,
Mm-mm. Uh-oh. You are ignoring hits in battle this turn.
yeah. No, I was thinking about crafting a different card, but I'm gonna stick with this.
Stick with Night Terrors. I mean, Night Terrors is all around. I feel like, especially for militant factions, there's basically no downside. Like, must initiate a battle is like, yeah, sure. I want to initiate a battle every turn. An extra one. That sounds great. With the added cherry on top of being like, if I really, really need to punch them, I can stop doing that and just get an extra hit. Yeah.
I will go ahead and discard this.
Tricky claws.
Move this down to here.
Are you moving everything down to battle?
No, everything's in recruit with one move.
Oh my god. The
Um,
disgustingness of the Lobos. The
so
triple recruit.
I don't think I've done a triple recruit before,
I
but
think I pulled one off in the game we were playing as against the Ooze. Maybe? I feel like I would have tried to do that. That was only 4, right?
yeah, I know
Okay.
because
Oh,
I
because you
now have to move.
right. You got to move now.
Um,
Technically, don't you do 2? You have 2 things on this. One of these needs to be in the one of these is on the wrong circuit.
oh, shit, which was it? Last time I moved, so this will actually be here. Thank you. Because I think it's like this.
I trust you.
Yeah, you're
So
right. I need to number these so they're
right, even if it's just like a very faint number, just so you know what the hell you're doing. Or you could, if you really didn't want to do numbers, you could do colors. Like
yeah.
you could redo the calendar so that it was like brown and then orange, like different
Yeah.
shades, and then have the different shade markers going around.
No, there's a lot of design that needs to happen here. I've just been, well, we're talking about how much time I've spent in Photoshop recently.
So technically,
So
you put 2 down and then
I get to
move
put
and then
two
recruit
down.
4.
So I'm gonna move 2, 3. Let's move
I mean,
5.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you instead recruit like here and then move over here, we can box him out of getting a 3rd fox.
Yeah. But you're also gonna police me, and I want to get punchy.
I didn't say I was gonna police you. My plan is to go up here and police the lizards.
No.
That was my plan.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna experiment with them as punchy though.
Okay, have fun. Have fun with that. Sad, uh,
Um,
small violin sounds for the eerie.
you did go God of War, right?
I did go God of War. I'm
Yeah.
asking for it.
Um, and that's great. In evening, I will. End of evening is when that
The end
happens.
of evening, yeah. You get to draw your cards first. It's a very weird timing,
What's
actually,
the
for
ordering on
root.
this works? Because I'm out of warriors. Can I do this one? And if I lose a warrior, then put it here?
Yeah, they both are at end of evening, so you, as the player, get to choose what order those happen at. So yeah, so you can do
Fantastic.
the battle first, and then
I actually kind of want to take 1 damage from you now.
yep. Oh,
Um,
you're gonna.
oh, but I do get to put this here. So
I
I'll
hate that.
exhaust all these.
And I'm gonna have to like recruit a bunch of guys here. Oh, man, this is gonna be really fucking annoying. To
These
be
will move
honest,
1.
I'm mad about that.
You're not happy with that?
I'm not
No.
happy about the giant stack of fucking foxes on top of my. Riddle me fucking this.
All right, and now I'm gonna use Night Terrors
Okay,
to hit you.
I'm gonna ambush you.
Sounds great. I'll lose 1 warrior.
Yep. Then roll it. Oh my god. Gross.
And then I'll go ahead and put that warrior I lost on Dusk Awakening. And I'll draw my 2 cards.
Hmm.
And I lose this. Do I lose them now?
Yeah, you have to give them to one of us. So who do you want taking less hits?
Okay.
Neither of you.
I'm back.
I want neither of you to be taking less hits.
That's what makes the hirelings spicy. Is you're like, yes, I have this awesome ability, and you're like, shit, now I have to give it to somebody. Fuck.
I mean, the problem is like, yeah, It's because it's all
Ooh.
down here. There's never really someone who's behind, so it's
Mhm.
like you can just get an insane buff for 4 turns. I
Right.
think I have to give it to the lizards.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Well, do I? Yeah, because Eerie with this and God of War are just invincible. Like, but it also feels like giving it to lizards if they roll 4. It's like we just have to race them now.
Or the two of us just have to fight lizards with all of our actions and know that it's gonna take for fucking ever. So yeah, he gets it for
Yeah.
4 turns now. Yeah, so as we just said, we're gonna basically just have to fight lizards or race for the rest of this game. um, well, on that note, I'm adding a fucking bird card to battle.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
guess by giving it to lizards, I did set the new target for the next 4 turns.
yeah,
Oh boy.
for fucking sure. I'm just wondering if I need to add something to move. If I add this to move or not. Um, I probably should. I don't need to this turn. So I'm just gonna leave it. So recruit, I'm gonna put 2 here. And 2 here. Are you gonna blow up this roost, Coyote? I mean, you probably will with your freaking flame bullshit, darkness, crap. Um,
Am I muted?
no,
No.
you're not.
At least I thought to ask this time. Uh, I don't plan to hit you there this turn. I can't
Could you add some more
I can't
qualifiers
I
to
can't
that?
tell you. I think you're
Oh,
right. I
there you
think
go.
you'd be
There's the
good.
extra qualifier. I'm probably
Well, I was about to
not
say,
going to hit you there
well,
this
no, no,
turn.
no. What I said is, I think you're right that we need to start going after lizards now.
Uh-huh.
Um, but
Whoa
like,
now.
if
I'm
I'm
way in
not
the
going,
back.
I'm also not going to prevent darkness from going there, right? Like,
Hmm.
if darkness rolls, I'm moving the protector to here for a rabbit,
Right, and
or
probably doing
maybe
instant.
actually moving the protector here still might be better because then instead of getting split 3 ways, it gets split 2,
2.
and it is more likely to destroy the roost.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's mean.
I love the
That
Lobos so much.
that makes me want to put 2 warriors here and fight you twice, but I don't want to fight you twice.
Yeah.
um, I mean,
I need someone who's really good
honestly,
at this game to play them because I feel like there are ways to just totally break this faction if you're good.
yeah, yeah. Aaron is actually really good at just being like, I'm going to play this not the way that you told me to play it, and because I'm going to try and break it. And you're like, great, do that. Like he was the first person I think who, when playing the ooze, he was like, I'm not going to mutate any abilities. I'm just going to go for actions. And I was like, okay, dude, do that. And then it turns out that that's actually a completely legitimate strategy as the ooze. Like having like 6 actions is just great.
Yeah, but it's not as much fun.
It's not as much fun as being like, oh, I get to do an extra hit, and then I do that. But he's just like, just like, totally just like have huge armies, and I'm just moving around like crazy and punching people. It's like, yeah, that works. Totally works.
Yeah.
I think because of the darkness capabilities, not that it's going to prevent it, but I feel like I
Yeah.
just have to police both of you. I can't just police these lizards.
Sounds great.
Because if I just police them, then you can just police me, and I need you to also help police them. So,
I agree.
with that, I'm going to attack the lizards in this clearing.
Go for it.
3 of them, so
damn
take
it.
2 damage. Great. And then I'm going to attack the Lobos here.
I will ambush you.
You're such an asshole.
You ambushed me.
2-2. Motherfucker.
Yes.
So I only kill one of
I
your
get-
guys, and you.
Do I get this at the
Yeah,
end of your turn?
you get a point on my turn.
No, do I get the
Um,
hireling?
Yeah, because
So
you're
that
the
does hit.
you're the first person who hits it, so you get to steal a
So
fucking Hireland
stupid.
from me.
So
You are
stupid.
such a dick. I'm so mad. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get a hireling finally. Fucking
I did 4 damage to you. I also lose
so
one
mad
more
about it.
warrior
I'm
though.
so mad about that. That serves me right. I should have just hit the fucking lizard cult twice. Serves me right.
Um, Wild.
Wild. I get to rebuild that roost over here. I get 3 points, which should.
No.
This is where I would put my hireling, if I had one. Um, and then get to draw 2 cards. Boop. And I don't have the turn passed to me, so I can't pass it. I think this technically goes to the bottom of your board, and you don't get this until the end of your next turn.
Yeah,
I think.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, wild. All right.
Yeah, it's like a very weird rules interaction where, like, randomly, if you get it on someone else's turn, it just kind of stays in purgatory for a while.
I guess it's possible that they have a 8-point turn and get to 12 and take the cats before me.
It's possible. I mean, if you only score, like, 3 points during your turn, I'm certainly going to get the cats. Or, yeah, because we don't know who's getting these cats.
Okay.
Right? Or you do have the cats. What? No. No one has
No,
the
I
cats.
don't have the cats. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have the
Okay,
cats.
there
But
was just a control marker on them, and I was like, what the heck?
All right. Well, I'm not going to use my acolytes,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. But what I am going to do is, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to, I'm going to recruit in Yeller.
Mm.
I'm going to.
Service of the Babbits. That's a good card.
Oh man, I need to.
It would be bad for us.
Yeah.
Less bad for me now that I don't have a fucking roost up there. Because somebody blew it up.
I'm going to score with that, and then I think I'm going to get extra tricksy here. So score 2 with that guy. Then, I think I'm going to recruit,
Mm-hmm.
build. So recruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to build.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to dom swap
Okay.
and score.
Another 2 points. Interesting.
And then I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Mm.
Get rid of one of these control markers.
Yeah, so the scary thing is it's going to go to Mouse, and then he's going to be able to convert or sanctify this roost, and then he'll have some extra card draw. Or not card draw, an extra hand size.
Mm.
If we leave this be.
I'm going to do what I can.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to discard that guy.
A good amount of your stuff should easily transfer into battle. It's just you got to get something into move so you can actually get there to fight.
So let's roll this. Is Bunny.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll throw this away. And I'll move this over here. Let's see what these clearings look like. 2. All right, so this cat goes away. And then these 2 things both die. All right, that's actually not the worst. I then Go to Birdsong. I flip. For 4. Take
Oh
this
my god, he got all of them.
Yeah, y'all aren't scoring fast enough. I'm on a turn delayed scoring here. Oh,
mean-
but I had that T. That T was
Yeah,
huge,
you
wasn't
T.
it?
Yeah, we should be all kind of balanced out. And I drew freaking drew into coins on my first turn. I was like, damn it, I should have started builder.
Oh no. And let's see. The moves good. I like the recruit. I like the battle. If I throw that away, I can get another move in. Yeah.
Plus, you have your
Throw
Night
this
Terrors
away.
battle.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I'm gonna do that to swing this around to here. I'm going to move. Move.
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna be there anyway. I can do at least 2 battles there. Do you want to take? You want to take out the fox one, and I can try and take out the mass one.
Sure.
Whoa.
Okay.
I am not your threat here. Well, I am. Whoa.
I mean, I agree with you, but also lizards are scary.
So it was move. Now I do my recruit. Gotta protect that great temple. And now I will battle in here. Would you like to ambush me?
No. Go ahead. 2
Ooh,
hits. That sucks.
spicy.
And then I will place a flame token out here.
Oh man. I take back. We have to hit the Lobos. It's just like a real pain in the ass for me to actually get to him to hit him now, honestly.
Move.
Because this garden really fucked me up. I really wish you had not put that there. I understand why you did. I'm just not happy about it.
It's such a juicy clearing.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just not happy.
Go ahead and extinguish all of these.
All right. So what happens when this thing is? What's going on there? I don't really understand.
One, it's how he scores points by re-flipping them, but
Gotcha.
that is where his weird darkness roll thing can happen. So at the
Yeah.
start of his
So
turn,
I
he
don't
has to
have
roll a
to.
suit dice, and then hits happen there. They get
Gotcha.
divided
Like-
evenly
I'm actually sitting here right now considering not flipping this one.
because it's such a weak clearing already.
I'm
And
gonna try. I'm gonna leave that unflipped.
right. I mean, that is something we can talk about this later. That is something that I'm interested in discussing if there's ever a reason not to. But we can talk at the end.
And then I'm going to battle here.
All right. Oh.
3-2. We'll go in there. I'll put a warrior there, and you know what? Let's go ahead and just use this.
Draw 3 cards. Nice.
And so I draw a total of 5 cards.
5? I think you had a total of 5, yeah. Your regular 2 plus another 3.
And that is my turn.
That's gross. Getting to draw 5 cards.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's like one of the deck's big cards, right?
Yeah, there's basically 3 huge cards that all have you putting warriors onto them and building them up, and then one gets you warriors in a clearing where you have pieces. One gets
Oh,
one
I
gets
forgot I
you-
also get to take both of these.
Right. One takes victory points,
this
and then
one.
one gives you the huge card draw.
I get for 1 turn. This one.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is add this to battle. Add
I get
this.
for 2
Nope.
turns.
Add this to move. Then I'm going to craft off trail. Even though I'm not going to use it this turn, but I think it's going to be useful at some point. This is actually on this map not super useful. I do wonder if it would be too powerful. Maybe it would need to go up to a 2 crafting cost, or there only be 1 in the deck or something. If it was ignore rule during this move, like once per turn, when moving may treat 2 adjacent to each other, and ignore rule when moving or something. So then on maps like this, it's actually useful for me to be like, oh, I can ignore rule and move from here to here because I'm going through this forest to here, as opposed to
Yeah.
That might be spicy, and I just know that there's a lot of maps that have quite a bit of triangles, in which case it's just or like where you're otters and you're just like, well, I can go there anyway, but being able to be like, oh, well, I can now go from here to here and I don't need to worry about rule would be interesting. Might give some extra utility to the card. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do: draw 4, draw 4, recruit 4. I'm gonna go here, pick up one of these guys. You know what? I forgot that I have to build. My plan was to come in here and actually hit Coyote, but obviously I can't build there. Okay. Is not great. It's not great, but it will work. Okay. I'm gonna move 4 here. Then using off trail, I'm gonna move 5 here.
Oh boy.
Here. And then I'm gonna use these 2 to go up here.
Okay.
I think is what makes the most sense. Really the only place that I can reliably build, because I can't get here because of rule, and I can't get here because of rule. So then we move on to fighty time. I mean, hypothetically, with 3 battles, I should be able to get through here, but I don't necessarily want to police you right now. So I am going to fight Coyote here. Any ambushes?
Nah, I'm good.
2-1. Coyote, I'll fight you again. Get rid of that token.
Sounds good.
And then I am going to attack the lizards once.
Okay, that token was never scoring.
Yep. 3.
Oh no.
3-0, so you lose 2. Oh man, I don't have another attack. That makes me so sad. I should have hit you first.
Well,
2 points would have been really good.
Yep.
That's really sad. I mean, at least you get to recruit there and protect them hypothetically from Coyote coming in and blowing them up. If you have hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Well, you got rid of the
Uh,
tokens, so I don't get them during darkness.
That's good.
it'll come down to what you discard here.
I do get to build there. I'm not discarding anything. I'm birds,
Oh.
dude.
This is gonna be a bad game. All right.
To build there, I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I draw 2 cards. I mean, at some point he's gonna have to give us these hirelings, and that's when the game turns, right?
Yeah. Hopefully, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, something like that. All right, let's count the cards here. So we got 1 yeller, 2 bird, 2 orange, 3 bird, 1 fox. Okay, so
goes mouse.
we go mouse. We gotta spend discard. Okay. Well, I've got 10 acolytes, and they got to do some work. So I can't wait for that to be hated, unfortunately.
I mean, you could convert all this stuff up here.
Oh, I didn't even see that up there.
And this is his great temple. If you take that out, he doesn't score this turn. So you could
That is true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then attack twice. Or 7, 8, and
But
just attack once.
What I was looking for was that roost there.
Yeah. I don't not crazy about that. I mean, you could convert his great temple also. You could sanctify his great temple too. That gets it off the board just as much.
That is true. Okay. See, he's got 5 guys there. But you are now in the lead. Oh no.
I mean, barely. I'm hanging on by a thread here.
We're gonna have a hard time taking out like these 4 roosts.
Are you though? Like they only have 2 guys defending them each. This guy only has 1. This one has nothing defending it.
Not that mobile, nor lizards.
Yeah, but you have fucking all of these hirelings, dude. You're just gonna like hireling bop that, hireling bop this.
I could try. Oh,
you can move this guy off and then hireling bop that, and then yeah, you got all sorts of options.
Well, I'm gonna show you guys why I'm about to do what I'm about to do here,
All
because so Coyote, I'm basically gonna give you 2 points on the board for sure. As long as you can get to those gardens, they're yours. Because I can't stop you from doing anything with them. Because I'm about to show you why I can't stop you from doing anything.
Well, are you going to do your conspiracies?
Oh yeah. I'm just showing you why I'm about to do what I'm about to do with my
geez,
conspiracies.
No fox cards in your hand. That's so sad.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you about to sanctify my great temple?
It was sanctify this. Originally, that was my plan, was to sanctify that guy and really just double down on this clearing, which I could do. And it would mean that clearing would be basically mine.
Right.
Yeah, it does. Sanctifying that temple does prevent me from scoring any points this turn.
Right. I feel like you could do this and be super, super safe, or you can do this and be a little bit less safe, but honestly, you can convert a bunch of his guys and recruit there a bunch also. You have 3 mouse cards in your hand, so like you should be able to control both of those clearings pretty well. And you'll have an extra card in your hand which will help against Fear the Faithful. So I feel like that's the move, because you get most of the safety and you get to police somebody else. Like this doesn't particularly police me by getting rid of that. It's just like a slight nuisance to me, but
yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do
yeah, we just need to be super careful, because I mean it makes sense for you, but like I'm not super solid on hitting them. I don't know. I'm just worried Eerie are gonna run away. But
I know, but you do have 2 hirelings for the next couple turns. Like
no, 1 turn.
2 for also, 1 turn, and then the one that's actually useful for 2 turns. So you'll be able to do some stuff. Like you'll quickly be catching up with me.
All right, and then I'm gonna drop 3 warriors in there. So I'm gonna convert 3 of you guys.
Sounds good.
And then these 3 guys go there. That leaves me with 1 acolyte.
This would have been such a fun game without hirelings.
I love the hirelings, honestly. I know you hate them so much, but I really like them. I feel like it adds
I'm just
a
thinking like
nice little.
we're for 3 people, we're so well entangled, and the hirelings just like this extra thing that like obfuscate what we should be doing right now.
It doesn't obfuscate. It just means like you who are stuck in this corner are able to police me over here. Like you'll be able to hit this roost,
Yeah,
and you'll
I
be
guess
able to
like
yoink this away so that I have to spend stuff either protecting this roost or knowing that you're gonna hit it.
this one is just like noise that I don't feel like engaging with.
Yeah,
So it's like it
they
could like totally change the game, and
right.
I don't feel like spending the 5 minutes staring at the board to figure out just what these guys are going to
Right.
do.
I do feel like Popular Band is probably one of my least favorite, honestly, because they just like make things kind of annoying, and they do 2 very annoying things because
Exactly.
they have the passive ability and then the ability to force people into your clearing.
I feel like if you're
Mhm.
really trying to win in hirelings, it's like, do you want your 3-player game to last as long as a 5-player game? Enjoy hirelings.
Which is what I want personally, because that's why I love Root is like the like entangled, messy
Mhm.
grossness. I also
Okay.
like to play Root just for the fun of it, not for the winning of it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
mind the hirelings being like, I don't know, that's like an extra dice kind of thrown in there of like,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know,
And see,
maybe
I
the
kind of feel like the 3-player that was like the quick, fast lose route, right? Like where
mm,
like you're playing loose, like there's not quite as much on the board,
right.
and like then this just grinds it. But
Right. I mean, the
it's
thing is,
different
you
stuff, right?
also kind of always had to play with 2 red factions at least in a 3-player game, and the hirelings do let you say, okay, I'm gonna play with like Woodland Alliance and crows and cats or something like that, and be like, okay, the game will pretty much work because the cats will start to run away with it, but then the Woodland Alliance and the crows will get some stuff that they can do to fight. Like it makes those white factions into semi-militant factions. So
Okay. So I recruited and built down there. I recruited 2 there, and I drew a fistful of cards. And
you don't have to discard any of them.
actually, I discarded 1, and that was it.
Oh, you
Unfortunately.
poor baby.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
the wad of 6 cards in my hand though.
Um, well, come on, mouse.
Ah,
Yes.
Oh, ouch. Come on, roll high, roll
Um,
high, roll high.
yeah, I'm just thinking for 1 second. Do I want to do anything with the spirit guide?
It's interesting that you added this whole extra layer of the spirit guide, but have not super used it. And I wonder if that's just because you're so used to playing it the old way, or if that's something that's wrong. You know.
Have I not used it?
I mean, you're about to, so I'm great. I mean, you've just hitherto have not really, and we were like what 4 or 5
Yeah.
turns into the game. You like used it once to kind of protect a clearing, and that was it. But this looks like it's gonna be spicy.
Okay, so lizards take 3 hits from
Ouch.
do I get
that.
to ignore any of those?
Yes.
Uh, no,
Does it
it's only in battle.
only in battle?
Oh,
Shit.
damn it.
Rough.
Rough.
Maybe I'll add a line like count these hits as battle for defensive purposes.
Right. You could do that.
Um, and then I will
Like
use
as if removed
my
from battle or something like that.
darkness battle to attack here. And I do an extra hit, so it's gone. I
Dead.
get a point.
Okay.
Well,
and
at
then
least you
the-
only have to discard down to 5.
Did you want to ambush me though? That is possible.
Um, no ambush.
All right.
Oops. Oh man.
The S
That
word.
feels really gross what I just did there.
That
That's a 1-2 that I don't that feels a little bit too powerful.
yeah, that was a little bit icky. I think it would be. I think it there's a nice symmetry to mouse being ignore the first hit and fox being do an extra hit, and then rabbit just being its own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, I'm gonna deal extra hits in this battle as long as it's sitting here. So it makes it kind of annoying for us to come fight you because you're doing extra hits. If you could place it in a place where like, oh, you happen to have a temple here and I have a building here also and like 6 guys, you can be like, great, I'm gonna place him here and I'm gonna whittle down that huge force.
I actually don't think that the Fox ability, I actually really like the Fox ability.
Hmm.
I think what I might want to do is set it up so that like I don't know.
I mean, you could say that the fox ability is like, but this happens after. It always happens after you roll this, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking
Yeah.
is I wonder if I could just I
Re
wonder
reorder
if
things a little bit.
yeah, if I reorder these two, if that would fix that problem.
Right. And or be where like it skips the mouse the mob roll and you just attack wherever you place this guy. Like you do the darkness thing, but instead of you can be like, "Oh, I rolled a mouse, but I really want to hit here because there's a bunch of guys here that
No.
something like that." I don't know. So
Yeah,
it's not
maybe.
quite a battle. You're still probably going to risk some of your guys because there has to be a flame there, but you can put it in a juicy clearing that has all 3 factions or something and be like, all right, we're all taking damage here. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's go on. I don't flip anything this turn. I
You
stay extinguished. Um, and now I get to turn one of these into the new Great Temple. Do this one, I guess. Now, do I craft anything?
mm,
No, I don't craft anything.
hmm
All right, let's go to daylight. Um, you may move and then may battle. Do you have to battle in the clearing you move in?
For what? The force patrol? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an advance,
I don't
basically.
have the rule to move a warrior into there, but I feel like I should still battle there.
Right. It's a may move and then may battle, so you might as well just battle there. It doesn't
So I'm
get
gonna
you a
battle
point,
there.
but it knocks that off the map and kind of pleases me.
Yeah.
So that goes away.
What do these guys do? Hold this Eerie into here, I guess.
Yeah. That's that's annoying.
End up like this, and Here, you can have these.
Yay!
Ooh, did I get more?
Did you place a new one?
Oh, you get those. Okay.
Oh, do I have to place a new one every turn?
Yep. You don't have to. You get to. This is the wrong. This is the wrong dice.
Here. You can have it down there in your corner.
2.
And now let's move to my daylight actions.
It's
So move
in
is good.
each. So, oh, there's no enemy wars here.
Oh, it's in each?
Yeah, each. No. You choose one band warrior and then can move enemy warrior from each adjacent.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
what I did.
right.
I chose
So
here.
right, you just did the one. I'm just saying, like, if you
Yeah.
had chosen this one, you could have moved one here and one here.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I
No,
just wanted to make
I
sure.
thought about that. I would just I wanted to. I thought this one was the best one to do.
Nope. I totally. I just wanted to make sure that you were
Yeah.
understanding it fully.
When you said each, I was like, would I have to do each? I can do each clearing because I don't even know if I'd want to put Eerie in here. I think that helps you, to be honest.
Probably it gives me like a nice safe place to build without having to use up my moves.
Move, build. I want this to go 2. The battle's pretty sweet. So I can get rid of both of those.
Mm. Should be perfect. I gotta be careful with my battles though.
Is that to go down to here? All right. So I get to move. I'll move here. Actually, give me 1 second. Okay, I'll do that. So that was my move. I will build here. I will battle the Fox Gardens there. Would you like to ambush me?
No, no, sir.
Right.
Oof.
Get 2 points. And then because I'm doing all 4 actions, I can take the 4th action twice.
Ooh, spicy.
I will recruit and
That
recruit.
hurts.
Yeah, that really smarts.
And
Any faction warrior. So you can use it to move your own warriors too. That's interesting. Forgot about that.
I will get a fire into here, which is going to get exhausted. I'm just going to go ahead and exhaust everything this turn. Well, let's go ahead and leave that one lit. Okay. These all move forward 1. and extinguish all the fires. I will do my battle. I will battle Eerie in here.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Could I hit this?
Could you hit what? Sorry.
Can I use my cat during that battle? No, I have to use my warriors.
Right.
Yeah, I'll battle Eerie here.
No ambush.
Jesus.
Ow.
Well, I wanted to play aggressive this game, and I've gotten all the tools needed.
Yeah, jeez. Making
Then
me wonder if I need to throw something else into recruit.
I'll draw 2. Call it a turn.
Huh. Hmm. Like, I don't know if just hitting this flame is actually going to police you. Like, I think I'd have to go and actually hit a temple of yours to really police you. Which I can do. I just actually can't. Or I can, I just have to go through here and then here. And if I can manage to get 3 guys into here, then I can move these guys out of there. So, but that would require a mouse. It would require 2 mouse moves.
I'd also like to say I'm extremely disappointed. I wasn't able to craft this because you blew up my Great Temple.
Yeah, that would have been quite annoying. I have been thinking of changing that to, instead of +1 in every, being +1 in clearings where you have pieces or where there are no pieces.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because right now it super hoses the rats and kind of hoses the cats. So, but then it adds the not broken utility basically stays the same then, of you being able to like move into empty clearings, which is really cool. Or you
What if it's not even with pieces, just like in clearance with warriors, with your warrior?
the problem is then, like, if there was nothing here, the kind of cool thing that it does right now is I could, even if I didn't rule this clearing, I could move into this clearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like if this was empty, I could be like, I'm gonna move here and then move here.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like
Which is cool, you know. Okay, I think I have plans. I think I need to, sadly, add this service of the mouse to pull off the plan. And then the question is, I don't think I need this in move. I don't think I want it in recruit, because then you guys are just gonna fucking turmoil me. I don't necessarily need it in battle. So I'm gonna put 2 guys here for sure. Then I can go boop and boop. And then I'll have a bunch of battles with 4 guys probably. And I can move guys out of there, so even more than 4 guys. So I can afford to do this to protect that. Then I can do my band warrior. I can move people. Do I have to do it from everyone, or it's choose a clearing? You may force any faction warrior in each. So I can just do like this and this, just to be a dick.
You can.
Then 1, 2. So I'm gonna move. So this is 1 mouse, 1 fox, a second mouse, and then have a bunny. I'll move a bunny like that.
Okay.
That should be all my moves, and then I get 3 battles. So Coyote, I am going to battle you here.
Sounds great.
Battle 1 is a
Oh.
3-1.
All right.
And get 1 point. I'll do a second battle to take out the other one.
I thought so.
Then, how many acolytes you got? 4?
I do.
Yeah, but I don't feel like you're super dangerous. There's nowhere else I can really punch, though. I do have to add another. Is that all? Band warriors. I'm gonna add another band warrior here just to be spicy. I have one more battle I have to do. Maybe I just fight the cats here.
Sounds good.
2-0. Great. Just
Nice.
that just goes up onto the card. And then I'm really glad that I was able to wipe you out because I did not do the math on figuring out where the fuck I was going to build this turn. So it's just happy happenstance that I was able to actually build there. I mean,
Nice.
it was a pretty good sure thing, but it's not like I was like, oh, and then I'll build there. I just was like, oh yeah, that's right, I have to build. So I get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
I draw 2 cards and end my turn. And I get rid of one of these control markers.
Oh yeah, it is absolutely hated mouse.
Oh, I feel like that's not great for me. I'm in a lot of mouse clearings.
It is probably bad for you, yes.
But the Lobos.
That's getting harder to say. I lost an entire turn's worth of score. Well, I did
Oh
get
yeah.
3 points from buildings, but yeah, Eerie God of War is just you gotta hit it a lot in a 3-player game.
Well, 2 of these guys are going to be to sanctify that roost,
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
these 2 are converts.
Honestly, I'm kind of okay with that because that was just kind of a pain in the ass clearing for me to deal with because you always ruled it, so
Yeah.
it was consistently
And trap your
annoying.
guys there.
Yeah, I almost moved all the guys out of there thinking that you might do that just to be like, whatever, he'll convert the roost, I don't care, and save the guys, but maybe that ends up being my downfall. We'll see.
Okay, so that's done. Acolytes are done. Now I'm going to score with this card,
Okay.
and then I'm going to build and score with this card. So build a moose garden or bunny garden there.
Right, and then you're gonna
Score.
If only Moose was a suit.
Yep. So I'll draw this card back into my hand, lose a control marker, and I'm going to draw a fistful. So draw 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spicy, spicy, spicy. And there's my turn. Oh, wait,
All
can I
right.
have... Oh, wrong suit anyway. Never mind. Ignore that.
Let's roll this die. Mouse.
Yeah, that just hits you.
That's fine, so I don't even bother rolling this turn.
Cause you're blocking it with your.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna move this person out and make them That's an interesting question though. Do I do that? No, I don't. All right. So move out of darkness, move into bird song. I'll get 1, 2, 3 points there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was actually. I forgot how smart of a thing this was that it disrupts a rule here, so you can't.
Yeah,
flip
no,
that
was
one.
that was a 2-point play.
That was spicier than I intended. I'm very glad.
Then I'll go into do that. That's not it. And I get to craft now. Don't want to craft anything. Craft merchants, I guess.
There's no reason not to.
Oh no, I'll play this. I'll craft this.
Uh-oh. Tricky ears. We gotta be real careful in those bunny clearings with him.
Whoa, spicy.
Okay. I will in daylight start by dumping all of these cats far away from me so they aren't used to beat the fuck out of me. I'll dump them here. And here at the end of my turn, these are going to lizards.
So the lizards? Not to me, who's in the lead?
Probably not to
I'm
you.
outraged.
Yeah, I thought so. Um, I'll throw this away.
Merchants? You're throwing it away because you have too many cards in your hand, or?
To move.
Oh, to move.
I'm getting them
Move
kitty
this
cats.
to here.
Yeah, you'll get kitty cats at the end of his turn.
Okay. And then I'm going to put this down here. That was build, recruit. Recruit them here.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm just going to score 3 points next turn, right? I don't think I'm going. Yeah, I think policing's more important right now. Then I get to move. I'll move these 3 warriors up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will battle you. Would you like to ambush?
I would not.
Excellent.
We do need to be careful about these lizards. They are gonna start racking up actions real
Wild.
fast. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, don't attack me. I'm just saying like, maybe don't just attack me. Like, they only have 4 actions this turn, but they're gonna draw at least 2 cards, probably 3 cards, and then be at 6 actions the turn after that. And you just handed them the cats. Are you done with these fucking badgers, by the way?
One
No,
more
he has them
turn.
for 4 freaking turns.
My God in heaven. I feel like you've had them
So
for,
nice.
had them for fucking ever.
I have. I have.
I will then skip my second battle because I did all 4 actions.
You're gonna skip your second battle. You could do a second battle, is what you're saying, but because you did all 4 actions, but you were choosing not to take it.
I've never really gotten that to work, and I've gotten it to work. This is the third time this game I've
Yeah. You don't want to just like hit this lizard.
I'm
this
going
lizard?
to. Well, do we want to kill those lizards?
Yeah,
and give them
probably
acolytes?
probably not. I guess that's a good point.
Yeah, and I get it. I see. The thing is also I have another battle in evening, right?
Right.
So it's like I'm saying I want to battle once more, not twice more.
Yeah. Whatever.
Um.
It's up to you.
So is this little sun symbol mean in daylight? On the
Yes, that's what that
Okay.
means. There's
So-
another symbol that looks like
I just get to move and battle in daylight with this?
move and then battle.
That's nice.
May
Okay.
move, then may battle. It's like an advance.
These
Okay.
go out. I will battle.
I mean, you could just battle the band.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea. I'll battle that band. You can't use ambushes with them, right?
I cannot.
All right. Turns out I just got a private concert performance.
Do 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 do
Um,
do.
and I'll draw 2 cards.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Well, that is quite the pickle. Kind of far away from you everywhere, except for here, I guess. The problem is I need to do 2 mouse moves. It's the real problem. So like, do I recruit a bunch of guys here and then do like move, move, move? Would be mouse, fox, mouse. And then I'd have to do a bunny move somewhere. And then I couldn't actually hit you in one of these clearings, which is what I really want to do.
Hit Lobos.
Yeah. So like, do I throw this into move? Which I don't particularly want to do. And then the question is where, like, if I'm gonna hit you, I might as well hit you at the Great Temple, I feel like. So I can do a do or something.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I crafted this turn?
Yeah, I know you crafted that. It's just like, yeah, I guess maybe I go here instead. This isn't gonna help you. This doesn't help you during my turn, right?
No.
So at least this will also break rule from this, so you'll only gain the 1 point. So actually,
Yeah.
I don't have to hit
You know,
that.
I will say this, there are a few things that have been feeling pretty disgusting with Lobos this game, but also like it's really just allowing me to hang.
Yeah, that's where like I feel like they are actually in a very good spot. There's a couple things that I have some thoughts afterwards, but
Yeah.
so I added one to that. The annoying thing is like, do I need to add something to recruit? Like, do I have to add a mouse to recruit, and then hope that I can build here? It's a lot of hits though for only 3 battles. I mean, technically, mathematically, I should make that, but all right, I am gonna do it. We're gonna try and figure this out. So I get. Gosh,
Ooh, lizards, you need to hit Eerie hard if they get this, because I'll
6
be
guys.
scoring 1 point next turn.
6 guys here. Then I can go 1, 2, 3. So that is mouse, fox, mouse, mouse, fox, mouse. Funny. So I'm gonna take one more of these guys with me to here. Move this guy over her for my bunny. And then I just have one more fox. I think I move all these brochachos in here. And then I will attack you.
All right.
Any ambush?
Yep.
Yeah, knew that was coming. So I attack you once.
Okay.
1-0. I am going to attack you here just for the free point.
Sounds good.
And then I will... shit. I am going to... Do I want to band you into here so where you can hit my roost for a point? Or... I can do this. Yeah, I'll do that for my band, and then I can place a band. I think place a band here, and then I will attack again up here.
Sounds good.
I really should have done one more guy there. That was dumb of me. Yeah, I made a small tactical error, but it'll be fine. And by it'll be fine, I mean it's probably going to lose me the game. I've made many very small tactical errors throughout this game, though. So I can build there, and then get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. I am going to give the popular band to the lizards in hopes that they look kindly upon me. I draw 2 cards. Interesting. It's your turn.
One sec. Okay. Oh, so much has happened. I got the band. Let's see for how long I get it. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Okay. Put that there, and then... Hey, this is my last turn with the Badgers.
Do Erie win next turn?
They might. Okay, so let's take care of this as well.
Yeah, they very well might, because, like, if they're able to just knock out one of my clearings with their 3 battles, they get 2 points there, and they'll get 4 points from roosts. I think we need to hit Erie pretty hard.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't know that I've got what it takes. I don't have any acolytes to hit them.
Cats can go into here and knock that out, maybe.
No. Oh yeah. He rules that. Yeah.
Oh, I can move the cats.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll try to take this out. And I'll try to take out this and this.
If I hit something with the cats, do I score?
You do not.
No, unfortunately not.
Why don't I just hit them? Oh, I have to move in battle.
I don't have to move.
No, you don't have to move
It's
in
a May.
battle. Oh yeah, you could hit him right here. That's a good point.
And that's a daylight. So, all right. So I can't do conspiracies.
Oh, and that's even better.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yeah.
If we can get them trapped in here and they have to move through a pile of cats there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, why don't we just turmoil them on recruit?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. That's where I was like, I actually should have moved both of these guys here. That's what I should have done.
If you
I should have
roll a 3 there.
Right. What I should have done is done this and this is what this should have looked like at the end of my turn, because I didn't need 4 guys here. I was like, yeah, and then I move all my guys there. I was dumb. I was tactical erroring into like, oh yeah, that's right. I have a suited recruit and need to like super protect these so they don't
If you have
turmoil.
a
Yeah.
pile of mouse cards and you could also put a garden in there, we could turmoil them on.
On
Unfortunately,
move.
I cannot do that.
No, I wouldn't be able to turmoil on move because you'd be
Yeah,
able to move
Yeah.
out of
that
here.
was a larger tactical error than I had implied earlier. It was quite a big tactical error.
Okay, let's do our forest patrol roll here first.
Go for it.
Now that it's daylight,
Come on, 0-0.
can you ambush these guys?
I can
2-1.
ambush them. You can't ambush. So 2.
It's 2-1.
Take it.
And that's it, right? There's one battle.
Just the one. That's it.
Damn, that really sucks because I got nothing else I can do with you.
Yeah, this is gonna make it tough, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you
I
can.
mean, I should be able to get rid of hopefully both of these.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
I would
recruit.
imagine.
I don't know. I haven't looked at my
I
calendar
mean,
enough.
yeah. I mean, you.
Score.
Oh, I need to actually move all these forward.
But I mean, this does
Score.
have 3 guys on top of it, so it's going to take at least probably 2. It's going to take at least 2 battles to get rid of this one. I don't know if you can get yourself. I mean, you do have the night terrors, so that's something.
I'm also going to down swap and score.
So it should be pretty easy for you to get 3 battles in total. So if you roll well, you'll be able to get off both of those.
And an acolyte. So those are all revealed. And then
Excellent.
I'm going to craft some tea.
Gross.
Well, that's super annoying. I was gonna craft tea.
Not a lot of
Points.
crafting happening in this game as far as actually items. Very interesting.
I'm going to lose that guy there. Let me draw my 3 cards. 3 cards. And then I have to give this. I'm going to give it to Coyote.
No.
That's amazing.
That is pretty amazing for you.
Oh, I didn't do my band. Hold on. Choose a clearing with a band warrior. May force of action warrior in each adjacent clearing to move into the chosen clearing.
Do I roll the die now to see how many turns I get it?
Technically, I think it's at the end of his turn, but I think generally people always do it now because.
Or
no
place a
reason not
band
to.
warrior. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit
Do
this
it
band warrior.
for the rest of the game.
You're gonna hit it.
And yeah, I'm going to hit this one. And
You mean
Is it-
activate? You're gonna activate. That
activate him. Yeah. And so everybody, so I got to pull what, one of every faction.
You can pull 1 from each adjacent clearing of any faction. So
We'll do that guy. We'll do this guy. We'll do this guy.
you sure you want to make it easier for him to hit me and get a point there?
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm not winning next turn, I don't think. Especially
And
now
then-
that I can't craft tea. I don't think these people are an 11-point faction. Let's go ahead and roll this die. That's great.
I mean, are we worried about these lizards? Honestly, though.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Because like, if you wipe out this clearing, if you wipe out both of those roosts, I'm only down to 2 roosts. So like, I'm only gonna be scoring 2 points on my turn if I can manage to find a build and not turmoil. So like, I'll be at 26. He's gonna have 2 turns where he 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So-
Minimum 2 turns.
Right. So he'll definitely win in 2 turns.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Probably
gonna,
more
I'm
like
not,
a 3-turn timer.
No, what are you talking about? You can. You're drawing 3 cards a turn. There's no way you don't draw a mouse and a bunny each turn.
Well, that's okay. That's or at least something I can dom swap. You're right.
Right. Right. That would be an absurd happenstance. Speaking of which,
These are all gone.
yeah, what are they all in the lizard pile? Have you been dom swapping? Is that where they are?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Here.
I've been checking that discard pile too.
Why are you giving me these?
Darkness.
Oh yeah, these are not mine. They're his.
Oh, that's his. Okay.
What
Well, they're
happened?
all dead.
He darknessed his
I
cleric
also
up there.
switched this to rabbit just in
Oh,
case the darkness roll didn't work very well, so I'd roll the clearing.
did
Um,
he?
Okay.
I'm then going to light these.
Right. I'm just saying, it's gonna take me probably at least 3 turns to win. Maybe 2 turns, but he definitely wins in 2 turns. So we might need to work together to take out either
Yeah.
the bunnies or the
Let me
mouses.
let me get to that part, right? Like, give me one
Okay.
second.
Slash, like, you don't probably actually need to. I don't know.
I'll craft coins.
Gross. What was the other point that you got for?
I got 3 points for these,
Oh yeah, that's right. You score in the morning.
and then I got three
Forgot.
points from coins.
Right.
Yeah. I'm one of those delayed scoring factions
Right.
that get to 29 and then don't win. I also have a T in my hand, which would have been so freaking
That would have been
nice.
great. Yeah.
I was actually hoping to hold the T and use it to
To win.
get like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna try to
That's
get
always
like,
the danger of holding that
a
T.
here,
You hold it too
yeah,
long.
and then win. Well, actually, I just drew it at the end of last turn,
Oh, okay.
so
And
it wasn't.
we are gonna churn probably once before the end of the game. That's good to know.
Um,
Man, I forgot how fun Urban is. It's such a just a punchy map.
Hmm.
It's so easy to like get from one place to another and just like I can just yoink over here and punch. Mm.
Okay, I want to be quiet for just a minute.
Yep.
If you need me, if you're battling me, just like type in the chat. I'll try to pay attention to that.
Okay. Just
Okay.
shout really loud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out to move this to here.
Okay.
I do a double recruit and a double move. Is that right? Yeah. It is what it is.
Double recruit, double move. You're not attacking at all?
I get to attack at the in evening.
You're going to attack once? We just had a discussion about how we need to work together to destroy either the rabbit gardens or the mouse gardens. We just talked about this.
I know, but I legitimately like at most I could attack once, but it's before my moves. I literally don't have cards that allow me to do it right now.
I mean,
This calendar's been very nice to me all game, and
right, but
it's kind of
even if it's
screwing with
before
me
you
right
move,
now.
you could attack me here before you move, and then attack him at nighttime here, and move in there to actually do damage.
Attack you
You
where?
could attack me here. You have 2 guys up here. It doesn't kill my roost, but it at least takes out my warriors. Then you get to recruit and move. You can move into here and attack here at night in nighttime. Then you're policing both of us, as opposed to just recruiting and fucking moving around. That's not going to do anything.
I
Like
still get to fight. Don't worry, I still get to fight.
one fight, you're not going to fight him. You're going to fight
Well,
me.
you spent all last turn trying to wipe this guy.
Well,
So,
I needed points. It was
um,
juicy double point clearing. It disrupted your point gain. It was clearly the place to go. These lizards are sneaky.
well, maybe you shouldn't have buffed them.
Yeah, the buff has been working really pretty well. I mean, you've gotten what, maybe only 2 or 3 extra actions out of them? Like,
Oh, also, I can't hit lizards because if lizards are able to sanctify this, my game's over.
okay, well,
You know that's unfortunately true. I just have to hope that I can beat them to the finish line, right?
Yeah, but you're not. They're gonna win in 2 turns. Easy peasy.
It's possible I win next turn.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I guess.
I mean, I don't think it's likely,
I
but
guess we both
I
get
think
2
trying
turns
to
before they get
yeah,
you.
I think trying to fortify and like get 3 points next turn and just find a way to get like
Yeah.
the other 2 points through
I wonder
battling
if
is my
one,
best
two,
bet.
three, four, five, six. Hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I am not a fan of the current game state, like for my chances, but I don't see a way like
Okay.
I don't see myself being able to effectively police lizards with what my hand is now, and
Okay.
I don't see if I do them not just coming back and being like, well, this is my clearing now, and I don't score or win.
Mhm.
I think it benefits you and lizards more than me, unfortunately.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do agree though. It's super shitty.
What happened?
Um,
No, no,
everything.
we're just trying to figure out if we can police you or if we just need to race you. Which it sounds like it sounds like we just are racing you.
Makes sense.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Hmm.
No. Yeah.
See, I want to know where that bunny dominance is. Where the heck is that card?
Oh, it's been in hand jail for the past 3 turns.
Gotcha.
Maybe it's only been 2 turns, but
Um, and then I will move.
hmm.
Don't worry, I don't have another coins. I'm just trying to. I'm figuring these are both fires that I'll be able to flip,
Hmm.
and this one has the rabbit in it, so I control it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
Honestly, judging by my hand, I think you guys can outrace me.
Maybe.
and I'll move
Maybe.
here. Yeah. Then I'll move to evening. This is so ugly right there. Look at that. What an absolutely horrific calendar to be going into like my possible last turn with. But that's how it goes, right? You think the calendar's been working well for you, and then it looks like this, and you have one
Right.
card in your hand.
Right.
Um, and I'll Night Terror battle you here. Do you have an
Yep.
ambush?
I do not.
Awesome. I'll take
If it's
1
any
point.
consolation, I think I win this turn. So.
Ah,
See, I thought
Oh.
you
Oh
did.
wait. Actually, you blowing that up means that I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought you had the best chance of winning on your next turn, and we had to
Right.
take
Because
some
if you hadn't
boost
blown that up,
up.
I could have triple built and got 5 points, which gets me up to 29, and then I have a craftable.
Uh,
Now I think I have
I
to.
think you still can win. I think you
I
just have to go in here and kill this.
right. I just have to battle for it. It was just like a for sure win as opposed to a battle win.
And then I draw 2 cards.
Um, I probably
And
need to double
that
build, but that's not necessarily an issue.
is my turn.
Okay, we're gonna throw Fox into build. Um, and the question is, do I actually I can throw a battle into Bunny. It's is it do I have a higher chance of hitting this with an extra battle? Do I have a higher chance of getting 2 points from this with 3 battles or this with 4 battles?
Forget I have badgers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You have badgers.
you're gonna want to hit the mouse.
The mouse one, yeah. So the bunny doesn't actually help me anywhere. Unless I guess I could go to this clearing and just fight you there.
No. By the way, you like were going super hard on trying to guilt trip me into hitting the lizards when you were gonna win. Come
Well,
on.
to be fair, I did all of that guilt tripping, and then I was like, wait a second, what if I triple build? And then I was like, oh, if I triple build, I can win. Cool.
Yeah, I've been sitting here thinking that you were gonna win this
So
turn for a while.
I did not do the math until after I was hard pressuring you, and then I was like, wait a second, maybe I can win. Maybe I should just shut up and let him do whatever the hell he's gonna do, and just
Yeah.
All right, so I will craft boots for a point. So got that. Give that there.
Sorry, this is just easier to visualize when
Mhm.
it really matters right now.
Yeah. I think I just dump them all here. All 6 of those guys. Then I have to do fox. I have to do. I think okay. I can do mouse, mouse, fox, fox, and then bunny. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can just do mouse, mouse, and do this in 2. And actually, because I'm scared of ambushes and stuff, might as well just do this and this, because I just need the 1 guy to build there, and I have the 2 guys to build up there. I've ruled both of these clearings, so I can just do, and then fox, fox. So that's all of
Sounds good.
that's all of my moves, and then it's literally just down to rolling. And if I don't win here, then Coyote wins, and I'm okay with that.
Do I?
I think so, because I've left undefended cardboard and put all of my eggs in one basket. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, you left a lot of undefended
yeah,
cardboard.
yeah. Like
MWalt might be able to sneak it out.
right, like I could have left some of these, but I'm doing 3 battles. You might have 1 to 2 ambushes. I don't know. I mean, I guess it hasn't cycled yet.
Ambushes are unlikely.
Ambushes are
If you had gone-
unlikely.
yeah.
So I
If you had
probably
gone rabbit, I might have thrown some out.
I'm gonna leave 1 guy here. That's probably fine.
Yeah.
That way, at least this isn't free cardboard. All right. Well, then
Yeah.
we'll see if I win. I'm gonna attack you here.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Oh,
All right.
3.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. And then the last one.
GG.
Yep. Well, I actually. Nope, it's not GG.
Oh, that hurts so much for
I
you.
hate that so much. I'm really mad about that. So this goes here.
And you don't even get 1
this goes
point
here.
from it
Nope.
because of the
1,
badgers.
2,
Oh,
3,
no.
4. I'm gonna end at 29. Motherfucker. That's where I feel like I actually should have gone here. I should have thrown the extra battle into this, and I could have cruised. I would have had to cruise down this way and attack this. With 4 battles, I should have been able to get through to those gardens.
Wild.
That I mean, it would have only what did I roll? Yeah, I would have gotten 4 hits on this in those 3 battles. So it would have been down to this, and I would have had 1 more battle. That's not great, but
I have a feeling lizards are sitting there with a tea in their hand,
oh my god,
crying that I mean not a tea, a coins in their hand, crying that it didn't go to rabbit so they could win this turn.
Yeah.
I wish. So stays hated. Let's group this.
At least
I
I
feel
lost.
even better about my decision.
At least
not to give
I
them
lost
accolades
1
now.
guy, so I don't don't immediately turmoil by not having enough guys. I have just enough guys. I'm sure you guys can wipe out both of those though if you put your minds to it. / I'm pretty sure one of you is gonna win here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta think
sorry.
about.
These are all out. I forgot that.
Why did you have to give the badgers to him? Why?
Yeah.
I mean, for this exact scenario, maybe
I had it. Oh, I would have had it.
the
So
Badgers
sad.
giving me the Badgers literally give Lizards one more turn to try to figure out how to score 8 points.
Totally. Totally.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna, but
No,
Um,
they aren't.
I'm gonna use my Forest Patrol first. It's the only thing I can do. So I'm gonna use Forest Patrol.
to hit the Lobos.
I'm gonna move there.
No.
You can do that with Force Patrol?
Is it? Can I move my own?
No. You just move your own guys. It's just
You
for
may
you
move,
can?
then you may battle. Yep.
right. You may move and then battle the Forest Patrol, not your lizards.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Jeez,
Yeah.
I was about to be like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, that
that
sucks.
that'll be great. It's fine.
Well, um, that's sad. That's sad. Because let's see, I have Oh no. That's not what I wanted with my Forest Patrol. My one acolyte. I'm going to move these four here
hmm
and battle that.
Yeah. No ambush.
Battle the Eerie.
I only had one ambush this whole game. So sad.
I need a 3. Ah, 2's work. 2 works.
2 works. No, that you're battling with the Forest Patrol. So this gets
No,
removed.
he's using his acolytes.
Yeah, I'm using my acolyte.
Oh.
He's down with Lizards right now.
Right. So that's right. You move in the battle.
And then
So you got 1 point for
uh,
that. I think
yeah.
Lizards can do this, honestly.
Not with these cards.
Because can't you move and take... You can move and battle that, get another...
He won't get another
Oh,
point
you
though.
don't.
No.
Oh, you're right.
I will, for giggles, move by using Force Patrol, move and battle.
Mm-hmm.
Ambush.
No.
Okay, so it gets that off the board. And then
Sorry, I'm just like thinking over if there's any way for me to have won this. I don't think. I'm like going, is there one point that I missed somewhere? Was there like a craftable that I missed? Because I could have like crafted that coins somewhere, but
I'm
it would have
gonna
been a totally different game because I would have had to go down here instead.
Dom swap this card into my hand, and then I'm going to build with that card. Discard to score 3 points. And then sadly, these cards suck. So I'm gonna put
Oh,
2 warriors. We'll put them there. And it didn't even line up for me to craft. I'll draw 3. Oh, that was 1. And let's get this flipped over. 2 more.
Mm.
There's the cards I needed. 1,
Crap
2. There it is.
it.
yeah, I should win.
Yeah, you should have this.
Rabbit. How many warriors do I lose? Lose 6.
6. Oh yeah, that's quite ouchy.
But it doesn't matter because I score 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
And
then you
craft
just
a boot.
craft a boot. There we go.
Nice.
GG.
Good game.
Oh my gosh.
That's close.
Yeah, that was close.
That
I
was
feel like
fun.
the hirelings actually had a pretty big impact. Like
Oh yeah.
this one,
They had a huge
impact.
Yeah.
And then I think the band and the Force Patrol didn't. I think their impact was appropriate for a hireling.
Right.
The Force Patrol stopped the Eerie from winning.
It
Right.
did.
Took out a number of...
They took out quite a few of my
Yeah.
roosts and made it annoying where I was like, I guess I have to like leave this here and just let them take it out.
Yeah.
Ugh. So close. Yeah, that was really good. So Lobos. I mean, they're definitely in a good place, and I know you're probably gonna just say no to this. I'm wondering with the high level of finickiness of the calendar and the high level of finickiness of the spirit, whether you really need the flames flipping. Like, I know it's thematically kind of how the whole thing started, but like the finickiness of do I flip this one or flip that one when you can always spend a card to just move your spirit to block a specific one. Like you're not very often not flipping a flame other than maybe one to protect one clearing, in which case you could just discard a card to move this guy to that clearing, you
Yeah.
know?
No, I mean, I was thinking about that.
And
Like, if
it's
I
a
want
lot
to
of
take out like
like,
a you may.
right, there's a lot of like, oh, I have to do this and then I have to do this. And honestly, if you're going to take out the May, then there's no real reason to flip them at all. It's just where they're wherever, then you're just counting the flames. Then you don't need to like be going and flipping all of them and then flipping them all back, you know?
Yeah.
Which I understand thematically there's a reason for them flipping and flipping back, but gameplay wise, I think it's an extra added bit of finickiness that I think has lost its usefulness. Like when you didn't have the spirit guide, it made sense to be like, oh, okay, maybe I don't do these two, so I don't lose guys to those because it's a really important clearing, and I want to make sure blah blah. Like there were reasons to keep some lit and others not. But I feel like as this spirit guide has become more and more finicky and more interesting and powerful, those reasons have become fewer and fewer.
Yeah, no, you're right. I do like the action of flipping them. Like, I find it enjoyable. Um,
Yeah, I was more
I would say
thinking.
like the one
Mm,
argument I have for it
mm-hmm,
is the action of flipping.
helps you count.
Not only does it help you count, it draws attention for the people who are like the other players on
Mm,
how to police the Lobos.
okay,
Like you're literally saying like this is like my chain
right, I can see
and
that.
this is my weakness. Like
Right, it's
I
like
think actually you
removing
make
wood
a really good
almost.
point,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to say no. I'm going to consider it because
Mm,
like I've had similar thoughts.
mm,
I just think like, and you're right, it is finicky, but I also think I think there's some intangible benefits or sort of like weird benefits. Like I
right.
think I think sometimes like signifier actions make a difference in how people perceive your presence on the table,
No, I can
and I think
understand
this
that.
might be a good one.
Right, I
But
can understand that.
I think
The
you're I
the
think you're right though. I
yeah,
think I'm going to take out the may flip.
right.
I just might force people to flip.
Right. That it's just like they go this way and then they go this way. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
you're keeping it mostly as a signifier of this is where I'm getting my points and keeping it for
Yeah.
theme, and it's not a decision space because right now you have so much decision space in the faction between
Really crammed it.
right between how what does my calendar look like, which is already one of the most complicated like decree like mechanisms in any faction. Then also where is my spirit guide and then what form is my spirit guide? Not and
Yeah, there's a lot going
that
on there.
doesn't even include like where am I moving my guys, where am I recruiting my guys, where am I attacking, you know?
Because I watched you play this, and I still don't think I understand.
They are a faction that you definitely need to play as to be like, oh, I understand. It's I feel like it's like Eerie. Like the first time you play against Eerie, you're like, I don't understand anything that's happening. I don't get it. And then you play as them, you're
Yeah,
like, oh, okay, these are not that bad. They're pretty simple.
What do you think about you may put a fire token in any clearings you roll with at least 3 Lobos warriors? Yeah, actually, I'm fine with that one. I'm fine with that being a may.
I mean, you could. I feel like that's also just more decision space that you probably don't need.
Yeah, but I'm
Like
afraid
just
if you don't make it a may, like people are going to be afraid to like send a Lobos like down here to fight if like they somehow wipe it out and they're like, oh, now I have to put my last fire token out here and I will never flip it again.
yeah,
Like I guess,
I could see that maybe.
but then again,
But that causes them to place it there, and then you can
people
that's
have to decide if they want the point
right.
or to kill the
That
fire
that
token Lobos
honestly
to
that
ban
probably
it
is what
again.
makes it a red faction that you have to place them because
But you have to
you're
place the
putting
flag
points
token,
on the
yeah.
board that then either you have to protect and be like, all right, I need to go hit him here. It's going to force me to put a fire there. All right, I need to figure out a way to connect this back to my thing. Like, okay, maybe I need to take this clearing next turn so it connects back to my
Yeah.
base. You
No,
know,
I'm with you. I mean, there's a reason I brought that up. I also took the May out of that.
right,
You now put a fire token in clearance you roll with at least
right.
3 Lobos Warriors.
Right. There's definitely enough decision space that you can just start taking out Maze. Like you just have to do shit. It's annoying, but hey, that's what the Eerie has to do, you know?
I mean, those were the two big Mays in this faction, weren't they?
Right.
Made
I
this
think you're
called.
right that those are
I know.
probably the only Maze in the faction.
Well, no, there are a billion more,
Well, yeah.
like
I mean,
here, but
the only like big,
yeah,
easily take outable ones.
yeah.
Um,
All right.
but they definitely played really well, and I'm looking forward to playing as them again. They're quite fun to play as.
I really like the forms for the Spirit
The
Warrior.
forms work really well. I do think that the Fox one is probably a little too powerful right now. There's some finicky, not some finickiness, some extra stuff that you could either change it to or take out, or I think it's just too powerful to be giving the extra hit and doing that battle.
You do, yeah.
So I think you
I
need to
mean,
do one or the other, or just make it
here's my
something
thought
totally
though, is
different.
like, is it? Like,
I mean, you're saying in darkness, you're probably doing at least like 4 hits to at least 2 clearings. You know, like you're going to battle and get at least 2, and then you're going to roll this and probably get at least 1 or 2 other hits. Like you're
only if it's the same suit.
no,
Only
I'm
if,
just saying
yeah.
I'm saying between all of the clearings that are all out there, you know, in the mid game, you're gonna get to attack in one clearing, and then in maybe the same clearing, maybe a different clearing, you're gonna have the darkness hit somebody. So it's entirely possible that you could very easily be doing 3 hits across the board somewhere with that, and more likely doing closer to 4 or 5 if you roll well. So.
Yeah. I want to keep testing that because I think that one turn in here was
Mm.
super crazy
Well,
because
yeah, that was
it
definitely.
required, because like you had a roost in here, right?
I had
But
a
like
roost.
I had a fire. I can't move this here unless there's a fire.
Right, right.
So
It was a
like,
very odd happenstance. I will agree.
yeah, and I had to roll the correct suit and then roll high on top of it. Like I actually,
It was a lot of happenstance. I'm just saying it
yeah,
might be that the battle is enough, and the extra
I think
hit.
you might be right, but I'm gonna test it like this a little bit more
No, that makes sense. Yeah, just
because
seeing like
I have a feeling
how.
that it's not
Yeah, I think
too much.
I think it's gonna matter. What's more is gonna matter is like how entangled they end up being. Like how often are other people in clearings where you have flame tokens
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
start of your
Another
turn.
thing
You
is
know.
like, because you have to like there's several times this game where I wanted to change the spirit guide form,
Hmm.
but like I didn't have the cards needed. Like I didn't have the
Right. So
cards,
there
like the
is.
card draw I needed, because I never actually got a third card draw the entire game.
Right.
I never got my fourth temple on the board.
Hmm.
So I'm a little worried that if I weaken Fox too much
Hmm.
to like just to battle something, people will never go to it because they'll be like, well, when will I get to switch back to mouse or rabbit, which are like my
I
real
right, I
utility
could see
factor.
that. Which is where I kind of like the just it just gives the extra hit because then it doesn't matter that it's stuck there. You can move him around a couple times and be like, okay, I'm gonna do an extra hit here. I'm gonna do an extra hit here. It's kind of only in your territory, of course, but it means that people are gonna be scared to go into your territory.
Yeah, but
But
the fox is super important for
for being able to
redeveloping Chain of
right,
Duel.
yeah, for police ability, I can
Because
see that.
like
Yeah.
I'm trying to deal with the struggle of delayed scoring
Hmm.
that can still win.
Right. Which I mean, you did a great job of doing this game. You know,
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know.
there's some thoughts there.
Yeah. I
I,
mean,
I
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I think there I think it might work, and I just want to test it
No,
more.
I totally agree. I think keep testing it as is for now, and then just kind of it's more like, hey, keep an eye on that fox that looks a little powerful and
Yeah.
might be busted. Just keep an
I
eye.
mean,
Um,
whenever someone's like, "This seems too powerful," just bust him. It's like, yeah, Warlord exists.
right,
Calm down.
exactly. It's like Warlord, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
they will burn your entire faction down, recruit 8 warriors,
right,
and you get
and get
like
like four
what?
points. Yeah.
Yeah, get 8 battles in one turn. Um,
um, the lizard tweak. Um,
Yeah.
how did you feel like it went, MWalt? Since you played as
I
them.
I think it's. I mean, it felt like lizards, right? I mean,
Mhm.
it's a pretty small tweak, but it's a decent one. I feel like against the Corvids, that best served cold is better, much better
Mhm.
in most respects. Like anytime something gets removed, I get an acolyte. I think that's way better.
Right, that never triggered this game, but it could have.
Yeah. And then the buffed hand size, I only felt it like once, but I can see how that would be just a really nice, helpful little tweak to the lizard cult.
Right.
Like once you get to that third stage, that helps you kind of
Be
make it over the hump.
right. I mean, the other thing is you say you only felt it once. Like you only had 1 or 2 turns where you actually had 6 actions, but
Yeah.
you were up to 6 cards, and then we triggered Price of Failure, and you went back down to 5, as opposed to going back down to 4. So,
Well, yeah, and then you triggered it. It got triggered again, and I went down to 3 cards. But yes,
yeah.
I get what
I'm
you mean.
just saying, like you,
It does. It does.
because
Yeah,
yeah, because of all of those triggers, you actually had one more card in your hand for
it's
the
true.
rest of the
It's true.
game. It
You're
was
right.
just yeah, until you went
I,
back until you had to start discarding again. But so
mhm. Uh, That's fair. It gives you a reason to build that third garden, because that third garden always just feels bad.
right, you're
Like
just
it just
like
feels like you're wasting it.
right, you're like I have to build 2 more somewhere, which is gonna be
Yeah.
a pain in the ass. It means that you
Yeah.
can do like a sanctify and be like, okay, great, I'm sanctifying, I'm getting a point out of it, and I'm gonna get an extra card at the end of this turn.
Yeah. No,
Great.
I think that's a really helpful buff, and it gives a good reason to build that third one, and it gives you something in return for building it. Whereas
Hmm.
before, you just built it to build it on your way to that fourth one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and clearly it wasn't super busted. I mean, you didn't.
No.
You were just kind of sticking with us for most of the game. Slash, you were behind for a lot of the game. So
Yeah. Which I feel like is uh, a pretty. I mean, that's an improvement for the lizards. It's usually like way behind, and then you slow everyone down, and then get your chance to catch up.
right. I felt like you were in the right point range throughout the game, where it's like, yeah, maybe you start off a little slow and you're a little behind in the middle, and then all of a sudden you can start bursting towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. I like it. It's cool.
that was good. Um, we didn't see a huge amount of crafts. I mean, we definitely saw some. The night terrors definitely were clutch
Yeah.
for the Lobos. I never did get public relations to proc, which is just sad for me that it doesn't really matter for the Eerie. I only really used off trails once, but it did mean that I got to move, I got to position things in a slightly more advantageous way. So the off trails was very powerful. I got to think on possibly letting that be a move that ignores rule, because I think that would be interesting. I just worry that it might be too powerful then. But
I think you got to make it a two craft, a two cost craft if you do that.
if I do that, yeah, which I kind of like it as a 1 cost craft, but I think I just have to see.
How about this? How about a one cost with a wild off? So like fox and a wild.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
I have those right now. And the only ones that I have are that cycle, and I kind of like that it's just the cycle. So
Yeah.
I would feel it's one of those things where it's like I'm okay with doing that if all of a sudden I realize that there's a mouse and a bunny that also need to be a little bit more expensive. Then I'd
Hmm.
be like, okay, I can add another cycle of cards that all have that kind of weird hybrid cost to them. How impactful was that having 5 cards that you got to, or 3 extra cards you got to draw, Coyote?
It was huge. It was amazing. Night Terrors is
Such is
also
such a good card.
nearly broken.
Yeah. I
Um,
wonder if it's some sort of thing where it's like you must battle, but you take an extra hit, or you deal 1 less hit, or something like that.
I mean, there are other cards that are like it. It's not totally broken. It
Hmm.
was just I got it turn 2 and used
Right,
it
right.
effectively every turn.
Every single time got to use it effectively. So it was basically an extra like 8 actions over the course of the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it also depends
Um,
on the faction. Like, if I had picked up that card, that probably would have helped me a couple of times.
Right. It was
So
it
like,
was great for lizards, honestly.
yeah,
yeah. No,
Um,
this is a great card. I like it a lot.
yeah,
I think
I had drawn it turn 2 also, and I almost crafted it, and I was like, but a bird card. Getting another bird card into battle.
yeah,
Like honestly, it's the same thing. It's just like where do I want that battle to happen? Do I want to happen in the middle of my decree or at the end of my turn? So like
yeah.
it didn't actually wouldn't actually help me that much.
I
Um,
mean, for a faction like the Lobos that struggle to punch as much as they need, and in a 3-player game where like you
right.
really need
Every
that extra
every
police
right.
team,
Every
it
battle
was.
helps. Yeah.
I don't think I won without that card, is a good way to put it.
Right.
I
Right.
also don't think
Totally.
I won without the extra cards I drew because I used every card in my hand over the
Right.
course of the game, and
Game
every
to
card was pretty
adjust.
much maximized impact.
Yeah. Weirdly, um, in the past 3 games that I've played with Dawn and Dusk, no one has spoiled anything, which is a little weird. I mean, I don't think I drew a spoil card this game. I know you drew one coyote, and I
And
think
I wanted to save it, but I had to use it early. It was
right.
either the spoil card or night tears, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run with this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the right move. I honestly I really like that the tricky ears ends up not necessarily being triggered very often, but it's just like a threat. It's almost like having an ambush card in your hand, where like you're gonna get ambushed, but it's just like that extra little bit of bluffing where like, do you really want to hit me
I
here?
know.
Do you really
I
want to?
drew this right before my last turn too, which if the game had kept going, I would have
Right,
1000% crafted.
right, and just made Rabbit this like a huge pain in the ass.
Exactly.
The
Just
the
been like,
weird
you
thing
really,
about the guards um, is that I think that they're fine balance wise. I was just talking to someone the other day about this. That they're probably actually fine balance wise. It's just that in comparison to the freaking comparison to partisans, they're so weak. Like that getting ignoring hits and having to discard the matching one means that they get triggered far less often. Partisans, once you trigger partisans, you're like, all right, I can trigger this infinitely, basically. And doing extra hits is so good that the fact that it's just like an easy craft, and then you can just be like, well, maybe I'm gonna kind of block some hits here and there. Maybe it only triggers once or twice throughout the game, but I think 1 or 2 blocked hits throughout the whole game can actually be very impactful. So I almost was able to craft rabbit services. I feel like that would have been really good because there was like constantly people here and constantly people up here, but
hmm,
I ended up needing to throw it into move to make one of those turns work where I got all my forces up here. Um, all right, well, I think that was a good test. There was a lot of good stuff.
that's good. Yeah,
Yeah. As always, it was fun to play in urban. Uh,
yeah, Urban was great.
yeah, it's just like such a brawl of a map. I feel like Taiga is a little bit like that, and Tidal Flats is definitely like that. Where like you can just move around so easily that it
hmm,
that it means wherever you need to fight, you can go fight. I feel like sometimes on Winter you're like, well, I really need to fight over there, but it's gonna take me 2 turns to get there because it's just so fucking far away. Whereas here you're just like, nope, I can get there and I can fight. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for this game today. Thank you, people, for watching. Everybody for joining us. If you could like and subscribe, it helps the channel quite a bit. So make sure you hit those buttons. And y'all have a good day. Ta for
Yep.
now.
Take care.